Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my From Zero to Hero series. This is day 5 and we do a lot of Slayer. We power out quite a few tasks, we do some more quests and then we do some more other stuff here and there. So let's get right into it. There we go, coming in with 38 Herblore and that unlocks prayer potions. So we can make prayer potions when we go for the grind again, but I need to AFK and edit some bits together for the next video. So this means I'm going to AFK and do some urns like normal because Herblore just isn't quite AFK enough, whereas urns can be pretty AFK, so I'll do that instead and make some money and some progress towards 80 crafting. I entered this cache a little bit late, about halfway through, got 57 points and got the 51 divination and got my last piece of the diviner's outfit. Nice. So even though I got in there late, I still got some nice divination XP and I can still do 1.5 caches later on in the day and get probably to like 53 or 54. While doing Nemi Forest, managed to get 15 farming, so we can start growing oak trees if we want. I should probably get on top of this and start doing this, to be honest. The earlier I start farming, the better. There we go, there's Nemi Forest done. We got a prayer level and 2 farming levels. Now back to doing some crafting. Oh wow, they brought back the oddments. Nice, if I open up the store, I can claim some free Silverhawk boots. That's going to come in so handy on this account. I'm happy they brought back the oddments. Yeah boy. Well, AFK in these zones, I got 72 crafting, 8 levels to go, 4 invention. Slowly but surely getting there while making money. 4 levels till I can start doing woodcutting urns. Whoa, I put in my decorated mining urns at mid and they sold way over mid. I made a good amount of money from these ones today while AFK and doing my video stuff. So the mid price was 2,550 and they sold for 2,773. That's awesome. Probably made about 1.5, 1.6 mil GP an hour today. And I done it for about 2.5 hours. So I made about 3.5 mil. I'm happy with that. It was time for me to start up some farming, so I need to grab myself some watering cans and get the grind going with some trees. I can do oak trees, I'll do that till 30, then I'll start on willows, etc. This is definitely by far my favourite part about farming. You know, waiting for all your seeds to grow and all that. Oh, it's lovely. I guess at least while you're waiting for them to grow, you can put them in the bank and stuff and they grow in the bank. So I can go do something else. While these oak seedlings grow into saplings, then I'm going to go and do a tree run. Also remember, super compost gives high amounts of experience at the early levels, so it's always worth using even if you protect your trees or whatever. I don't think I'm going to protect my trees because I really can't be bothered to go do all of that, so I'm just going to buy some super compost and hopefully these oak trees won't die. They don't take too long to grow, so I'll be able to do them quite often. First up is the patch in Lumbridge. Next up we have the patch in Falador. Then we've got the Tavali patch. And then we have the Varrock one at the castle. We also got 17 farming, that's pretty nice. And that's just planting them, we haven't even checked any health yet, feels good. Last but not least, we have the Tree Gnome Stronghold. I'll only be able to do normal trees on their own until 27 farming. Then I can start doing the first fruit tree, which is apple trees. Then I'll add fruit trees in my runs at 27 plus. There we go, 100 points. Let's leave this cache and get some good XP, hopefully. Yeah, we went from 51 to 53. Not bad at all. It's time for me to get an Omni talisman, which means I had to buy one of every single talisman, so I'm just buying them off the GE now and then I'll go show you how to get it. I managed to get 1,200 total by trading in my talismans with Wizard Elris for the Omni talisman. Using the Omni talisman with your Wicked Hood unlocks every single teleport and every option and also gives you pure essence instead of normal essence. So now every day I can get a nice amount of nature runes and make a bit of extra money from that. Now my Wicked Hood is fully upgraded, I can go to the Nature Rune altar and then make loads of Nature Runes with the essence in the hood and a full inventory of essence. This way I can make some extra money every single day. So now if I just activate my Wicked Hood, I click teleport, I click the Nature Rune altar, I'll go straight there. I've got my rune crafting pouches in my inventory and essence, so I can make a nice amount of Nature Runes. As you can see from the first graph, I got 50 and then I can take 100 essence out of my hat as well. So then I can make another 100 nature runes alongside pulling out some of those fire runes. I should be able to make a decent amount of money. I know it's not much, but it literally took about 30 seconds to do and I made 91k. That's an extra 91k every single day if I need it. So adding the nil shop on the list, now that I have a high enough mage level to go into the magic guild, I can buy all the runes from here when I'm doing my Viswax. Hey, that's nice. 95 Viswax on my first try, and I used like pretty much really cheap runes every time, so it cost me like 60k. This is good. I'm happy with that. How much is that? So it cost me about 60k to make, and it is 583k, so that's over 500k from Viswax today. I'm actually going to use a couple of it for quick teleport charges, because sitting down and taking 10 seconds to travel to a lodestone is just annoying. So I'm going to activate and add like 15 of them into quick teleports, which gives me 150 quick teleport charges. So now I can just teleport instantly to lodestones rather than having to wait and sit down and all of that. There we go, we bought some boots of subjugation and gloves of subjugation now that we made a bit more money with our urns and things like that. So we have full subjugation and we've upgraded from our skeletal gloves and boots. Hellhounds or basilisks? Obviously I'm not going to spend a Slayer VIP token on basilisks, we're going to stay hellhounds. That's a nice one. Scrimshaw sacrifice, let's go. Right, let's go kill this jailer and get the stupid dusty key and go around, go through blue drags and everything just to get the hellhounds because my agility level sucks. Agility, like, is useful and you take it for granted when you're a low agility level. You don't realise what you lose until you don't have that agility level. I want to jump over that platform to get the hellhounds, but no. It's okay, this guy gave me his dusty key, so I'll just go the long way until I'm good at this game and I have a nice agility level. Now that we've done the dungeoneering grind too, we can go into this resource dungeon, go in the really nice spot for hellhounds. We can pray melee and just AoE them all down. It's going to be an easy life with this Scrimshaw on as well. I am 50 Slayer at the start of this task and I have 155 to go. Let's see how far this task can get me. Wow, I just killed 2 hellhounds and they dropped a hard clue each within like a second of one another. I should probably do the hard clues, but then I might need quests and stuff. We'll see. I love Scrimshaws of Sacrifice so much because it honestly just is so good. It doesn't take away clue scrolls either, so I've had 5 hard clues from this task. I've got to 52 Slayer, and it only took me about 10 minutes. I also got about 70k magic XP too, so it's very, very good experience doing tasks like this, especially when they don't drop anything anyway. So the Scrimshaw's not taking away any drops that you would have got, because the drops that are the best from Hellhounds are the gold charms and the clues, and you get both of those even with the Scrimshaw Sacrifice active. It doesn't destroy any of the drops you actually need. I'm very, very happy. That's this Slayer assignment done. 4 tasks in a row, 72 HP, 110 gold charms, 5 clue scrolls, and 2 Slayer levels. Let's go. Time to go get another task. So our new task is either Bloodveld or Trolls. We'll probably just kill Bloodveld with a Scrimshaw Sacrifice again, because if I remember correctly, they drop like pizzas and stuff like that and just useless junk. So again, 50% more XP task. Let's go. Remember, you can right click this guy, take a contract from him. He'll give you a special Slayer contract. You can do this while inside. So I need to kill 182 Bloodvelds because that's how many I got on my task. It gives extra Slayer experience while killing them. And then at the end, you get to trade it in for some GP or a reward lamp. So when you're doing a task in here, might as well get a good contract. These give like no Slayer experience compared to what the Hellhounds were giving. I think the Hellhounds were giving about 220 with the Scrimshaw. These are giving 130 for the big ones and 60 for the small ones. Not great, but the task is going to be over pretty quick because I can AoE them down fast. And I'm going to get some charms from them. I need to actually free up some inventory space so it actually gets picked up. Doing tasks like this is okay. I'm a low Slayer level, I'm a low combat. You're going to expect to get some bad tasks. Once I'm 100 combat, I can move to a new Slayer Master. I just really want to look forward to getting 75 Slayer so I can go do Curadel, because that's when the tasks are going to start getting good and the XP is going to be good and the GP is going to be nice. So the quicker I can get these tasks done and the more XP I can get from them with the Scrimshaws and stuff, the better. Because it'll get to being good GP and stuff sooner rather than later. There we go. 5 tasks in a row, 12 points. We're starting to actually get some Slayer points. Let's go trade in that contract. Combat XP 6,000 or 30k cash. I'm going to take the 6k combat and I can put that in range. No. You can't assign the XP to that skill more than 10% of the experience. So it's 6k XP, so the skill needs 60k in it, so I can't put it in range, otherwise I guess that would be a bit too OP. But I can put it in strength, so that should be able to get me a strength level or two. Yeah, it got me a whole strength level nearly up to 47 now. That's actually really good. So I'm always going to be taking those contracts whenever I get it from the Slayer Tower. Cave crawlers with a Slayer VIP ticket, no thanks. I'll just carry on with the Hellhounds. I need to remember my Dusty Key every time I do stuff like Hellhounds because I can't just use those agility shortcuts. There we go, done this task, 12 more points, 55 Slayer, 5 more hard clues and some more gold charms and everything. Back to Summoner I go. Looking at the Virtus book, it's 3.2 mil and the wand's 4.2 mil, so that's 7.4 mil for the pair. I only have 4.5 mil and my staff would make that about 5.7. So I don't quite have enough for the Virtus book and the wand at the moment, so I'm going to stick to my staff, do some more tasks, and hopefully get some Slayer tasks that makes me some money as well. Right, new task. Come on, Summoner, come through for me. Trolls or cave crawlers? That's a bad choice. I guess we'll just pick trolls, get it done quickly. Bad XP, but let's go. Okay, this task wasn't the best XP, but I did nearly get 56 Slayer, and I'm nearly 81 magic as well. So the gains are still coming in, and we got 12 more points. We got Fungal Magi to pick from. We can make some money with this task, which means we don't have to use our Scrimshaw, and we can make some progress towards that Virtus, Wand and Orb. That's not even that bad. Made 400k in 100 Fungal Magi, and I got 56 Slayer. I'll take that as a good task. I can use the Slayer VIP to get on those kalphites and do the Exiled ones. This is going to be so good XP. Blue charms as well. This is going to be great. So when doing the Exiled kalphites, if you just run south from the entrance and stand where I am standing, you can safe spot them very, very easily. Then you can just DPS them down like you normally would any other monster, and they die really, really quick. I'm going to activate my Scrimshaw and see how much experience these actually give. 357 Slayer XP each, and they're really good source for charms and stuff. I'm going to get loads of blue charms and crimson charms from this task as well, and because we've got 150 of them, it's going to take a while to complete, and it should give us some insane XP gains. Let's see, eh? Obviously, using the Scrimshaw on this task might not be the most wise thing ever because these do drop rune items and stuff here and there and some herbs and things, but I feel like it's not going to be enough money to warrant not using the Scrimshaw when these give so much XP. Getting 50% more XP is way more beneficial than any of the money I could make here because I'm better off just going to make more money elsewhere and use the Scrimshaw here, if that makes sense. So whenever I value whether it's worth using the Scrimshaw or something, if the mobs are going to be like 2 mil GP an hour, I'm not going to use that Scrimshaw. I want that 2 mil GP an hour. But if the mobs are giving me something like 250k GP an hour, I don't care about that 250k, I care more about the Scrimshaw's XP boost because it gets me further ahead towards 75 Slayer for gargoyles and things that make me way more money than that. Anyway, we just got 81 magic and we're going to progress a nice few levels from this task. I'll come back at the end. 58 Slayer, let's go. Ooh, Grot Worms is a good one, let's go. Right, let's see how much XP we get from these Grot Worms. Obviously they're weak to range, but my range level is so low. Oh my god, 536 Slayer XP and 1k magic XP. That's a lot of XP per Grot Worm, and we've got nearly 100 to kill for this task. So we're going to get some nice Slayer gains. Might even get level 60 from this task, let's see. Hey, 60 Slayer, we actually got it, and we still have 27 Grot Worms left, so that'll get us halfway to 61. There we go, 100 combat, 82 magic. Now we can go and use the Shiloh Village Master. So, Shiloh Village quest is next up after 3 more Grot Worms. Doing prayer potions is pretty much break even, and so is super attacks. So I'm going to test it out. I'm going to do prayer potions till 45, do super attacks from 45 onwards, and see if I can break even making them, because if I can, that's going to lead to some easy Herblore XP. There we go, we got 45 Herblore, so quick, so easy. We've unlocked super attacks, let's see if they're break even. So getting from level 38 to 45 cost me about 90k, so now if I can start breaking even, that's going to be really useful. Remember, you can just go to the store and buy Eye of Newt packs. 20 of them is 1000 Eyes of Newt and it saves a lot of money. There we go, jungle potion done. I got some Herblore XP, nothing of importance. 2 treasure hunter keys are really nice though. And it's unlocked Shiloh Village quests, which I can go do now. Right, so I slow bought some Irrit potions while doing that jungle potion quest. Literally took like 5 minutes to slow buy them. Now let's see if I can break even with super attacks. Hey, we got 54 divination. Next cash will get us to 55. We probably can get like 55 or 56 today. Pretty good. There we go, 58 Herblore, and we made 1,300 potions. Let's see if we made profit or loss. Okay, the super attacks wouldn't sell that well. And if I'm going to be training Herblore, I kind of want to train it very quickly. So I feel like I'm going to lose a little bit from doing this. Okay, so I lost about 470k. That's not that bad. 470k for 1,300 potions got me from 45 to 58. I think that's worth it. It's pretty cheap. I will test around other potions though. So just go through the portal, which is the golden one for Big Chin Chomper at 1/2 the hour. Unfortunately, you can't take the avatar in, which is kind of annoying, but then just jump in and you can get Big Chin Chomper done. So we started Big Chin at 12 Hunter and we ran around and we just picked up all the butterflies we could. Remember to get your flower from the corner to attract a couple of extra butterflies. Then just check all the shaking branches you can and catch as many butterflies as you can, and just do this until Big Chin Chomper's over. Remember, whenever you get 15 butterflies, deposit them in the middle and that's where you get your XP drops. I managed to go from 12 to 22 Hunter in about 15 minutes. That's not too bad. There we go, that wasn't that bad. Got a little tiny bit of crafting XP, but the main thing is the access to Shiloh Village and the new Slayer Master unlocked. I got pretty lucky with the keys from my quests and I got Farmer's Jacket and Legs. So now time to check the health of all my oak trees with 2% more XP. There we go, 21 farming from that farm run. 6 more levels and we can start doing fruit trees. First task from Duradel. Let's see. Black dragons or grot worms? Don't really want to do black dragons. We'll just go with grot worms. Right, this agility shortcut for grot worms requires 50 agility. I'm going to go get it just for this shortcut. Let's go. To get my agility from 45 to 50, I'm going to use the clockwork suits that we got from the Cold War quest. I'm just going to construct 5 of them and then you can just click in the same spot, keep putting them down and picking them up over and over again. I've got bonus XP as well, so 50 shouldn't take too long. So the technique to these penguins is you put an unwound penguin on your bar, a wound penguin on your bar, and you spam click 1 and 2 over and over again to wind them up and release them underneath of you, while spam clicking underneath of you to pick them up, and you get an XP drop every time you pick them up. So you just need to be spamming these 3 keys. You want to spam your left click and you want to spam action bar 1 and 2 to wind and release. And then it just gives you a nice amount of agility experience, but it's very, very annoying to do. So I've been doing this for a while and it's so frustrating, and this is pretty much all you hear while I'm doing it. Oh my god, there we go, 47 agility. We can boost with a pie to the wilderness course. I'm getting out of it, bye. 55 divination, sweet. Using a summer pie gives you +5 agility. The wilderness course requires 52 agility, but you can boost from 47 to 52 to enter the course. Once you're actually inside the course, none of the obstacles require an agility level. I took a full inventory of animal pies just so I have a higher success rate, so I'm always boosted. But you don't have to boost inside if you don't want to, you just need to boost for that initial entrance, so you can do the wilderness course at 47 like I did. And this is the fastest way to get to level 50. And it's definitely less annoying to do than those clockwork penguins. There we go, 50 agility. We can leave this place. I'm pretty happy with how much gains we've got. Now off to grot worms again, back to Slayer. Actually being able to use that agility shortcut will save time in the long run. I had to do agility anyway. So satisfied in using that shortcut. That was so worth it. Right, time to do this task. Not a bad task at all. Went from 60 to 62 Slayer, 21k away from 63. Back we go, 15 points from this Slayer Master every task now, that's nice. With Scrimshaw Sacrifice, I'm getting 459 experience per. They're very quick to kill, and they give 1000 combat XP as well, and they only have like 9k HP. They seem pretty good XP, I quite like it, and they drop quite a few charms, so that's also really good. There we go, we finished our task. That wasn't too bad. Nearly 65 Slayer, so just over 10 levels to go, and we also got 83 magic. There we go, 15 more points for that task, and we got 66 Slayer and 75 HP. Slowly but surely getting there. 9 more levels to go for Gargoyles and Curadel. Aberrant Spectres are weak to range, so it's best to kill them with that, but because I have a tier 75 weapon and my magic level's fairly high, they die pretty easy with magic as well. I should really remember to bring Alch runes next time because they drop a fair amount of rune items, but they do drop a lot of herbs that stack in inventory and stuff, so they can make it a fair bit of money. Not a bad task at all. They're not the best experience-wise, but the GP makes up for that. 200k drop. That's the biggest drop I've had, like in a singular drop, so that's really nice. 18, that's a lot of ghostly essence. Oh, 16 more ghostly essence, more money. Nice. Again, while AFKing, doing editing and stuff, we've done some more crafting. We're at level 74 now. Might even be able to get that crafting portion of invention done by the end of this week and get 80. Then it would just be 80 smithing and 80 divination to go. That's it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. My stats are on screen. I'm nearly 1,300 total level with over 100 combat now. Our stats are slowly but surely progressing in a good direction. I'm trying to get everything up, but I really want to focus on combat to make money, so my Slayer and my magic and stuff will always be my highest stats. Those alongside the crafting that I do while AFK editing for some money. Either way, until tomorrow, see ya.